was going on there with the old potato today? Didn't want to work today, guys. Didn't want to work today. G'day, guys. It is Thursday. It is AGT round 7. Yes, Marina. We are getting stuck into almost the end of this series of the AGT. So thank you everyone for joining in. Junior, I can see you're in chat, mate. I'll be 2 seconds. Thank you for jumping in and saying g'day. Obviously, Eggy, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, you legends, to it all. So a couple of things today we'll go through. As said, round 7 of AGT. The guys are out there doing laps at the moment, warming up. It's going to be an interesting one. The GT2 car's out at Yes. It should be some real good racing. So we've got some guys out there at the moment. We've got Sparks out there. We've got DJ out there. We've got Pertz out there cutting some laps in his Black Beauty. Arnie's out there. Muzzy's out there. So there's a few of us already in the lobby getting some warm up. So as you can see, the DR is still in C. Struggling there to get it back up there, but it is what it is. Thank you to the 127 subscribers and the 31 followers on Twitch. You guys are absolutely awesome. Although the YouTube subscribers isn't correct, it's actually 128. Just that part hasn't updated, which is what it is. So a couple of things from me. If you obviously are aware, 24 hours. The draw happens tomorrow night at 9 PM British Summer Time, approximately at this stage. Sparks is yet to confirm, but I spoke to Sparks Theory offline, and he's doing the draw Friday, roughly 9 o'clock. He has suggested. I will be streaming that draw at 6 o'clock Melbourne time, so we will be live for a reaction video for that. So hopefully, I don't expect you guys to be up 6 o'clock, but you can always watch the stream later. But otherwise, we'll get stuck into AGT. We'll get AGT done, and then we'll talk more at the end of the race about the plans for the weekend. It's going to be a big one. It's going to be a big weekend. So hopefully, it's going to be a good one. So, and then we will go from there. So we'll watch some of these guys out doing some laps at the moment, guys. I've just got to disappear for a couple of minutes, so we'll just I'll leave you with good old Pertz doing some laps, and I'll be back with you fairly shortly. Won't be too long. G'day gents, won't be too long, we're just watching Perts do some laps at the moment. Just prepping some dinner for everyone, won't be too long at all. But g'day Kiwi, g'day Darkscape, how you going guys? Just listen to a bit of Sparks as he's doing in the background while he's doing it, so it won't be too long guys. And then we'll get stuck into some practice. hope you're enjoying the tunes, guys, from Sparks and Spotify. Yeah, all these tunes are on Spotify, so it's just handy to play them. I won't be too much longer, just finalising some stuff for everyone, and then we're going to get stuck into it. But how's everyone's Thursdays been? How has everyone been? Has everyone been going well, looking after themselves? How good is it listening to Sparks while we're doing some laps? Let's get out there and get some laps done, guys. Let's go. Right, let's get out there and do some laps. Let's see what we can do, because we haven't yet to do any. Racing softs on this one. We go for grippy. Let's go. But yes, how has everyone's weekends been? How has everyone been travelling? Looking forward to their weekends, are they? Lap time we're going to put out yet. We're aiming for 146s. On softs, that's going to be a pretty grippy run. How good is this track at night? That's the first time I've been in the seat since Monday. It's going to be quite interesting. Trying to wake up. This is how they should have had the daily races at night. How good is that? I do like this track at night. These are the perfect cars at this track. Definitely feel it. Braked way too late for that one. Yeah, 150 is not bad for the first lap out and I stopped up. I think we're going to be on the pace. Ah, come off it. Try again. Just the wrong gear, the wrong point. Wrong point. Bugger that up. So we lost a fair bit of time on that run, but we made up a second and a half, so we got the pace to do a 46 easy, I reckon. Let's see what we can do. At those times, a 48's our optimum. It's alright, we can lose a little bit of time here, it's whether we make it up in the next sector. So that's where we lost 10 seconds. faster through that lap. And I still did a 150. Go figure. Time through that chicane. That was a good lap then. It's a good lap then. Shout out to the 5 lurkers back there, guys. All the fellas, all the people that are lurking. G'day, g'day. Don't forget, guys, we're on the road to 200. We're up to 128. You legends. We've got the like bar going up slowly, so yeah, make sure you're grabbing that like and subscribe, guys. Throwaway lap. We'll get stuck into the next lap and we're going to go full honcho. No, I didn't. Shot too far for a second there. Let's see if we can get down to this section. The chicane's where we're losing time. Totally buggered that up. Just gonna get that chicane right. Give him a gap. Not gonna ruin his run. bits. Let's try again. Leave it alone, it's Mum's. Turn it down. Finally put a lap together. Minutes and then we've got qualifying starting, guys. So we'll take a chance to have a break. We did a 1:48, so it's not too bad. Hey, Kiwi, legend. Green hearts, mate, green hearts. How are you going, champ? Out there doing some dailies, are you? What are you up to? I've seen you all got some streams going. Don't forget, guys, if you are on Twitch, follow Kiwi Dad Racer. Absolute awesome legend. Him and Po 10 Racing, once again, out there. Give them a shout out. Go watch them. I think they're tackling dailies. Hope you're loving the Spotify in the background, listening to a bit of Sparks Theory. Getting the vibe going for Friday night or Saturday morning. No, we'll look at the update after AGT, Kiwi. I was going to go through the update with everyone after AGT. go through it all, but I haven't looked at them yet. I've looked at them, but I haven't driven them yet, mate. I've quite literally have had just enough time to boot the stream up, get you guys going, finish cooking dinner, and sit down. So yeah, nice, very good, very good. Yeah, well, as it will do AGT. This is going to be mental. Yas Marina GT on the Group 2 cars at night with racing soft. It is the perfect recipe, and it's Yas at night. That's what I like about it. But as Stream Elements has said, guys, make sure you do like it and subscribe. Yep, AGT, mate. AGT tonight. I got 11 mil. I'm not doing too bad. I'm not going to blow it all on cars, though. You got to do a collection. There's a special menu for new cars. I already got the Porsche. I bought that, I'll admit. Hey, Sparrow! Did you buy 3 of them at least, did you, mate? Nice. Nice, mate, nice. I hope you're enjoying the music in the background, guys. If it's too loud, let us know. Yeah, I got the safety car. I haven't got the others yet, though. I'd say they'll all be awesome to drive. Let's wait for some cars to head out so we're not stuck in traffic. Let's go out. Yeah, we'll go into all that after the AGT race, Kiwi, on what my plans are and some announcements. So make sure you do hang around or lurk, because once we get out of this race, we'll go through all of that stuff for sure. But yes, it is the weekend. It is going to be a massive weekend this weekend. So make sure you keep your eyeballs glued, because it's going to be enormous. Gigantic even. If it was any bigger, Bigfoot would be a bit worried. There's going to be some that are going to be good. There's some going to be bad. Gigantic, mate. Gigantism. It'll give the bigger saw a bit of a... Oh, this is so big. The eyeballs will just explode. Is what's going on this weekend. I shouldn't say too much because I'll probably build this big hype up and you'll be like, oh, is that all? It's going to be massive. Gargantuan, yeah, that's it. Section here is where we've got to get the pace. But as you can tell, we've got sparks going on in the background. It's going to be all about that this weekend, I reckon. A lot of it. A lot of the announcements we've got. G'day Wayno, I saw your setup, mate. That looks absolutely awesome. Watch out everyone, Wayno's coming for your positions. He's got the rig going. It takes a little while to get used to, mate, but you'll get it. Wait for all these people to pass. We're done for this now. Oh, he's going all out. Load cells and all. Even I don't have load cells. He really wants those PS credits at the end of the season. Oh, load cells to go. Then rheostats with springs. Like the load cells go because they're more obviously pedal pressure. It acts like a brake pedal in the sense of how your braking system will work in a car. The more pressure you apply, the So the more pedal pressure you apply, the harder the brakes activate. So it does. It gives you more feel. Accelerator the same. So instead of running, potentiometers and stuff, that's how it would be. It should. I'm not running load cells. I'd like to run load cells, but I'm not. We're going to be down the back, aren't we? Bad. 14th to 1st, it's only spread across 3 seconds. And I was on track for that last lap if I didn't get friggin' shunted. But it is what it is. Yeah, I'm done with the dailies, mate. You can keep the dailies to yourselves. I'm over with that one. Well and truly. Shaking. Go Sparks with P1. So when you think about it, yeah, mate, as long as it's going up, that's all that matters. Mine went down. But I only tackles dailies 1 day a week. That is all. I'll do, obviously, we got this, we do that. Obviously, we'll have a chat after the race about the announcements this weekend. We might load up a Nürburgring night time, do some laps of Nürburgring. But then we got a loaded, an absolute glam, I'll get it out, grand packed weekend of racing. You'll be seeing me 4 times over the weekend. 4 times. So, it's going to be massive weekend, guys. So, as I said, it's all happening. It's all happening. It's hard to think you'll see me 4 times. Possibly 5. Can you handle this much of Vex? Is the question. Can you do it 5 times? It'll be 8 streams. It'll be 7 streams. You'll see me this week. Massive. Let's drop this down now. Let's focus. Let's go. Sorry, I'll try again. G'day, Weasel. Mic was off because I was talking to family. Yeah, no, dreaded yes, Marina, but I'm loving it, mate. She is bellissimo. This setup. Group 2 cars at night, soft tyres. You couldn't really ask for a better mix. No stupid penalty, cross the line stuff. It's just how it's meant to be. This setup is really good. This is actually a good setup. Can't quite get Muzzy. Get close and get on his backside in spots. Just can't get enough to get past him. Mate, this is honestly the most enjoyable race so far on Yas I've had. Bellissimo. Bellissimo. It's just going to top off. It's going to bring us to a lead into our mammoth weekend we have planned. It's just like gigantism. It's going to be massive. Oh, you sneaky. There you go, Mr. Mick, you lurker. All good, mate, no stress. Off the track. She's going to be a massive weekend, Weasel. No matter the news, it is still going to be a gigantic weekend we have planned for you guys. You're going to see me probably 4 times this weekend on 4 separate occasions. So imagine that. Seeing me 4 times on a weekend. Actually, it's 5 actually, depending on timelines. But yeah, how are you going to put up with it? 4 times you're going to see me on a weekend. It's almost unheard of, unspeakable. Why would you want to see me that many times? So as soon as we finish AGT, we will go into this mammoth of a weekend and tell everyone the plans that we have stored. But it's gonna be ginormous. Enough about that. Let's get these 7 laps out of the way, and then we can get into the news that is this weekend. Boy, have I got some stuff installed. We're in a solid 12th, doing alright. Our lap times are fairly consistent. But I really want Muzzy, it's who I want. Tyres are starting to get a bit greasy and a bit unhappy though. Starting to get real greasy, these tyres. I need to back it off a little bit. Feel them getting greasy, they're getting loose. See us making up these two positions now unless they have an oopsies. Grip level's definitely not there anymore. Right there, pegging lap. Oh, no, definitely not, just not there. Oh, actually got the penalty this time. 4 laps to go. They're not there, mate. They're not where they were. They're not as grippy as they were. You can feel them just fading away. I've had to slow down my pace a little bit because they're just not quite there. They got very hot or very slick there for a bit, which cost me 2 positions because I spun. Which is no good. Yeah. Ah! That's just me not turning. Two laps to go. That was 2 laps before, it was 3. Ah! Oops, miscounted. I'd like to catch up that battle pack, but that ain't gonna happen. Cooper got past Muzzy. So Muzzy must have had an oops. Oh yeah. And Aussie, Oz and Tomo and Muzzy are having a battle now. Oh, Tomo got spun again. Same corner again. I wonder if Muzzy was the cause of that or not. See, that's what he did to me. Freaking. I have a gut feeling something's going to happen between them, though. Oh, me little dog sulking in the background. Yeah, me little baby. Ah, oh, did it again. Last lap. Let's bring it home. Let's bring home this P13. It's not too bad. We lost 1 position for a spin. It's not too bad. We can handle that. She's actually a Bitzer. You can actually see the colouring of her. She looks like a miniature German Shepherd. And she's my 15-year-old baby. She is, unfortunately, the wife and I are having discussions about that she may have to go to heaven soon, but it's just something I'm not prepared to do at the moment. But she's me shadow. She's always floating around somewhere. that's AGT round 7 done and dusted. That's exactly right, Wessel, 100%. I've had her since she was an 8-week-old pup. Mick, she's 15 now, so she was mine and the wife's first child together. If that's one way of looking at it. Because I got her for my wife for her 21st birthday present. And now my wife's 36, so yeah. Poor Oz, it wasn't his night. It was not his night. Arnie had a rough one too. Poor buggers. But I'd be actually curious to know. Yeah, Muzzy, you ran away quickly. Never seen someone move so quickly. Hey, Aussie mate, how are you, bud? Oz, Tomo. I'm sorry. Now let's take that off. Actually, I'm not going to admit anything. Just leave it at that. Lap. Was it lap 2 or lap 3 that he pushed through? I was going to say lap 2. I feel like lap 2. Knocked me to the side. So, but yes, Mr. Sparks, thanks for hosting. Yeah, yeah, a couple of times. I want to have a relook at that. But yeah, just give me 1 second. Alright, guys, just going to look at that replay. I'm just curious to see if what Muzzy got up to on that race, because I have a gut feeling he actually. Well, I know he knocked me aside, but let's have a quick look at that, and then we're going to go into the announcements we have for this weekend. The plans. Yeah, as I said, I am not looking forward to it. You are, yeah, Dark, I am not looking forward to it at all. The work that Aussie produces, no wonder he needs it. Ugh. I'll send him some PSN credits his way. Oh, let's have a look-see. So where's Muzzy? So Muzzy's there. What did he do? So the first lap I felt was fairly uneventful. I'll watch you crash, mate, but I'm not going to fly myself. Yeah, the last time I did a flight simulation was when I did one in Essendon down here. They had a big, like a proper Qantas flight simulator, and I crashed the whole system. That's how well I crashed. I crashed the whole lot. They had to shut down for the rest of the day because I broke it. So I ain't doing flight sim. I'll watch you crash though. I'll watch you fly and crash, no problems whatsoever. I'll get the popcorn out, that is fine. No dramas whatsoever. I've seen you changed your... Hey, no, you're getting pats, stop your sucking. Yeah, this one was in Essendon, Keilor, so yeah. Yeah, I've seen the new time trial with the with that. So Muzzy got up to 8th. Okay, so what did he do? Oh, he got spun by Pertz. Pertz gave him a bit of a tap. Okay. So let's see what happened here. So I'm up to 12th. So he's been shot out wide. That's fine. He's back to 10th. So I got past him. Lap. I don't know about you guys, but that's not really called for. Let's check out his steering on what he does. And let's change the view. Curious now. Okay, nah, I steered into him. That's my bad. I'll give him that. So what did he do with... It's pretty uneventful from there onwards. What's happened here? He just done it all by himself. Alright, well, I can't cry over that one. That's fair. That's fair. All good, all good. So, let's go back to the big screen for a little bit while we talk some crapola. Alright, so, as I said, thank you to 128 subscribers and to the 31 Twitch followers. You guys are legends and the likes. So, announcements we have for this weekend. So, I did go through all this at the start of the stream, but obviously we'll retouch on it now because we've got a bit of time to sort of chill out and talk some crap for a little bit because we really got no other races planned other than a bit of shenanigans. So let's play the music in the background. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think Muzzy was in the clear on that, so there's nothing of that one. We'll leave that one alone. So we got the music in the background. They are clean. It's just joys of being a mechanic, mate. Alright. So, announcements for the weekend. What have we got planned? What have I got installed for you guys? Well, as you can hear, I've got some music going on in the background. Now, some of you will know this is Sparks Theory. This is Sparks' music. That's right. Everyone knows. So, 6 AM, Saturday morning, I will be live. I have spoken with Sparks. He will be live at 6 AM Melbourne time. He will be doing the draw. So it's 9 PM Britain Summers time, 6 AM our time. I will be live. He has given me permission to stream his stream over with us, with mine. No different to I do with Mick and everyone else. We are going to have the draw live while he is live on his YouTube. I will be live as well as he does the draw, and you're going to get a reaction of the draw. So we're going to be sitting there, and I'm going to be watching the draw, watching the stream as I would normally, but it's going to be live. And hopefully you'll either see me cry for getting in, or cry for not getting in. Either way, it's going to be a miserable day. It'll be good. That it will be available for you guys to obviously re-watch it. That's the plan. So that's at 6 AM. So I will schedule the stream once I know more with Sparks, but that's what it will be. So it will be available for you guys to re-watch later in the Saturday morning. Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock we have Nations Cup in Le Mans in the Group 1 vehicles. So we'll be doing some laps, and depending on what happens with Sparks' draw, Aussie and Pug and myself, we will show the livery that he has created, the Bellissimo work that he's done. Just awesome. We will be unveiling that. You will get that. We will release that, and Aussie will do a walk around with that. Once again, I'll collab his stream with mine, depending on times, and he's going to show his magnificent work he's done for the Corvette for the 24-hour. So that's those two. So you'll have me for 2 hours, 3 hours on Saturday for that. So you'll have me Saturday morning for as long as Sparks the stream goes for. Then you'll have me Saturday afternoon. And then Saturday evening we have our community race round 4 at Laguna Seca. 30 laps. Bring your wet weather gear. Bring everything. Group 3 vehicles. Yous will see me for that race. So make sure yous are there for that. We are building momentum in that series, which is absolutely awesome. Prizes, if I haven't already said, will be in the state of PSN credits for first, second, and third in the series. So make sure you get in. We have pretty much 5 or 6 rounds left, but we have a triple round next month, which is 30 points up for grabs. So keep your eyeballs on that and make sure you can get in on that. Then after that we'll have a break. You won't see me for a little while, but then Sunday we have Track Stars. We are doing the Porsche Cup with Track Stars. I haven't got an exact time yet for that. I'm assuming it will be Sunday afternoon, evening, as it normally is on Track Stars. Once that's done, you will catch me with Sparkles doing community lobbies with her on Sunday evening. So all up, depending on times, you will see me 5 times over this weekend. And then, so that'll give you 7 days of me, not including my race video, which I released yesterday. I hope you all saw that. That was race C from last Monday. So that's nearly 8 days of me, you poor buggers. My wife can't even put up with me for that much. So that's the outcome for this weekend. So it's going to be massive. I hope you all can join in and enjoy the fun, because it's going to be. So keep an eye on the socials, keep an eye on Discord, keep an eye on everything, because I will be putting these out as it happens. But yes, we will be doing a Race B Brands Hatch. Yeah, I probably typoed that. Come on, Mick, you love the beard. You love the beard, mate. Come on. So the vibe's building, guys. The vibe's building. Then obviously, depending on what happens on Saturday, next week we're going to be really ramping up the Nürburgring. We're really going to be ramping up practicing. So I'm hoping you guys will stick around for that. Obviously, we'll still do our dailies on Monday. Thursday, we'll still do AGT. We'll probably do more practice on Thursday. And then it's just going to be just ramping right up to the 24-hour. So, as I said, I don't expect all you guys to be awake at 6 AM, but obviously the stream will be there, and you will see us all out there. But thank you, as I said, thank you to the 128 legends that have signed up here. Thank you for the guys that have liked today. I hope whoever's on who hasn't liked, make sure you drop that like button. As I said, check out the video, make sure you drop a like on that one. But that's the plan. That's what's going on. So, as I said, gigantic weekend, massive weekend, and I hope you all can join in and have fun, and yeah. So, getting the nervous though, getting the nerves, but we'll see how we go. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we're in. We will see. But this is the best way to go. So now, let's have a look at this update. Let's have a look at these new cars. Let's see what the news is on all this stuff. So if you haven't seen the video of the new update, I'm assuming, if you haven't, they had a new video released of it all. So this is what we've got. So we've got the 5 new cars. We've got the BMW. Apparently I've heard of it's actually not a bad rig. We've got the Ferrari, which is another good one. The Peugeot. Don't know whether I could drive a Peugeot, but anyways. But, you know what? That thing with mixed monsters livery would look sick with those taillights. How good... Can you not see the monster emblem on those headlights and taillights, Mick? I reckon you'd have to make a monster drink for that. That livery, mate. That would look sick as. That looks awesome. And we got the Porsche. Porsche's a mean machine. And then obviously we've got the track car. I don't have 12.35 million, mate. No. Yeah, so now, if you've looked at the cafe, there is a seasonal menu card, seasonal menu. So you need to collect all 4 to get a 6-star roulette, and you have 17 days to do it. So if you do collect them, you will get these. You will get the bonuses on this stuff. And yes, you can only get them through Brand Central. Yeah, so you got the Porsche's 380,000, and then yeah, the rest is a 3 million. Ah, is that right, Aussie? Okay. You're a fan of the Ferraris, but dark, are you, mate? You like the Ferraris, do you? They've actually put also on the showcase, they've put the photos you can take escapes. You can take a photo of Pikes Peak. So you put your cars in any of the spots of Pikes Creek. I hope that's a nod to maybe they're creating a Pikes Peak track, because how cool would that be as a time trial? Just do a time trials up and down Pikes Creek. I'd do that all day, every day. That'd be mint. Has to be a hint that they've got something planned. How good's this music? It's really setting the tone tonight. Yeah, that'd be a while ago though, wouldn't it, Pug? It's a pity they wouldn't let me race that one with this livery. And thank you for Smoko, mate. Got to pay my coffee bill tomorrow, so that worked out alright, thank you. Oh, we got some monies. I can almost afford all 4. Almost. This is on Spotify, actually. You just want to be with me, Mick, do you? You know, you want to keep up with me. Mick's trying to steal my thunder, everyone. How dare he? How dare he? Trying to steal my thunder. It'd be good if we did. It'd be awesome if we both got in, for sure. What do we got? Hey, mate, I'm up for it. Jump on in. I reckon it's going to be awesome. If you got in and I got in, mate, it'd be mint. Stream together, it'd be grouse. I reckon we would annihilate them. For sure, man. Although I'll be dirty if you got in and I didn't. I'm sorry, but I've been building up the hype for a month, and you get in. You're like, oh, I just signed in. I just signed up tonight, and I got in tomorrow. Yeah, I would be a bit grumpy about that one. That's it. Deadpool at maximum power, maximum effort. G'day, Docu Legend, mate. How are you? Just missed out on all the announcements if you didn't hear, mate. You lurker, you. So we got a new time trial. Let's have a look at the new time trial. Let's give the Porsche a go. I wish it was a vote, mate, but it's not a vote. It's going to be a lucky draw. It's going to be a draw. So it's going to be a randomised draw. Yeah, it's going to be the Le Mans next week for sure. Anything's possible, mate. Anything's possible. Let's see what these things are like. Ah! Very okay. Good night, Aussie. We'll talk later, mate. No doubt. Oh, we've got no brake control, only got traction. Traction's not too bad. The penalty line's pretty up there. Oh, really? Okay. Keep that in mind, mate. We've got the chicanes in this one, I can see. But you look after yourself, Aussie, mate. I'll speak to you if you're on stream later, for sure. Yeah, it's the chicanes for the instead of the main straight. Instead of they run the massage straight flat out, they put chicanes in them. Take care, buddy. Look after yourself. Enjoy being a pop tomorrow. Ah, yep. 3:37 with a red lap. So let's see if we put a good lap together. The accelerator pedal does control, is a lot better, if, you know, a bit more feel on the accelerator does help for sure, man. I couldn't do controller, not anymore, not after doing this for... Not after doing this for, you know, driving the wheel for so long, controller. I could do it, but it'd be a struggle, no doubt about that. Couple of laps of this car, then we might jump into the other one. We'll do some laps and get a feel from them all. Oh, I've still got my controller, but yeah, I'd probably get away with it, but it'd be a struggle. .335's not a bad lap, I would have thought. True, definitely true. Definitely way better than doing nothing with it, there's no doubt about it. Jeez, some fast people out here, 323s. Where am I at? Oh, Porsche's a 330, Dre's a 339. Let's try a different car. Let's try a different one. What was that? That was the... What were we just in? So, let's try the Toyota. So, Friday Night Cup still on for tomorrow night, Mick? Yeah, it's the only old Toyota yeah. I'll give them all a crack. 2 laps of each to see what they're like. Hoping so. Sweet, I'll make sure I'm in chat. Lurking away. I'm back with footy with the daughter on tomorrow night, Ballarat, so it'll be cold. Yeah, look, don't get me wrong, the VR view would be awesome. I just can't do it. It's and don't get me wrong, Budley does it well streaming with VR, and he's quite interactive. He does it well. I just not something I could do. Why would you want big ass goggles blocking his face? Budley does well with it though. You say it's not streamer friendly, but Budley does exceptionally well with it. I think that's just his character. He just nails it every time. He does well. Having those big eyes on it helps on his goggles. And now he's got that talk to text sorted out, at least he can actually interact with chat so much. Oh, why give me a red lap when I spun out? Alright, this is our make or break lap in this Toyota, and then we'll go to the next one. so smooth. I know this isn't one of the new cars, but still. Gives me good practice for Nations Cup this weekend, because Nation Cup is Le Mans, but it's the straight, no chicane. But it's in the Group 1 cars, so there'll be a lot of people rocking the new Group 1 cars out there on the weekend, for sure. Okay. Let's check out the next one. What's the next one? The Ferrari. Ferrari. Ooh, the Ferrari feels heavy on the steering. Hear that sound? Feels like it's going to take off. It's Mickey's Flight Simulator. The jet engine's kicking in. Hear the helicopter flying. There he goes. Mickey's coming, and he's coming in his jet. This jet is this Mickey's Flight Simulator. That does sound cool though. I do like that. I'd buy this car just for the wine. That sounds cool. We have takeoff. We have takeoff. The Ferrari is in the air. They have really thought about the sound effects, haven't they? Yeah. Yeah. I actually did watch that video, Wessel. Yeah, it's amazing the efforts that Polyphony does to try to get their videos, their sounds correct. Oh, the amount of equipment they've invested in the sounds. She's actually slower than the others at the moment. See if it's the driver or not. We'll see if we do another lap. Yeah. Might have been the driver. Ah, that was a lap 2. Alright, well, safe to say that was a 334, I reckon. I'm going to stick with a 334. So far, I'm going to say all the cars are reasonably on par with each other. Yeah, that would have been a 334. 100%. Alright, let's do the Peugeot. Can't wait to see a monster livery on this thing. Gonna look sick. But I like that Ferrari. I will be buying that Ferrari. That Ferrari's definitely going to be on the shopping list. That thing sounded awesome. The Peugeot's the one that you can do the monster livery on, mate. But the Ferrari's the mint one. Ferrari is the one you want. If you're going to do flight simulator, you'll be doing laps in the Ferrari like a jet. Buy the Ferrari, you know you wanna. Ferrari's my favourite at this stage though. Porsche's second. This seems alright. I just reckon this thing will look sick with your liveries on it. With your Monsters livery on it. This has a little bit of a whine in it. This has got a little bit of a whine in the top end. If you can't hear it over the music, but I can hear it. It's not too bad. It's got a little bit of a final drive whine there. Yeah, 100%, mate. I reckon that looks sick. Especially the tail lights, the red headlights. See what this thing's got. See if this can beat the record. I know the Ferrari will do it because the Ferrari was on a 334. There's no doubt of it. Just a bit of time for the exit there. Let's see what it's doing. Let's see what this lap would have been even if I didn't red light. Let's see. Let's see if I got enough in it to get a 334 with a red lap. Let's see. Track for a 334. Interesting. 334.7. A little bit of time out of there. Let's make it up. Let's see, we're still on par for a 335. $8,000 is the sweet spot for the gear changing. Okay. A 334.4. That's not too bad for the Peugeot. It's got potential. Doesn't count, but that's alright. What's the last car? Last car is the BMW. Let's check out the BMW. So it's going to be Ferrari Peugeot at this stage. Porsche, but in saying that, Porsche was the first car we tested. So this even feels heavier on the steering. Yeah, I think he mentioned that on his stream the other day, that he was looking forward to the BMW. Definitely. I don't know, the Ferrari's up there at the moment. Peugeot's second, like second. It's alright, we red laps, we red lit this lap, we'll just see what it does. We got a 34.4 in us, we know that. Yeah, we might rotate that one back. We'll do a couple of laps of this one. Random than that, stream elements. You already plugged those channels. That's a 34.8. Give it another crack. 34.8 is what we got so far. Well, 34.4 is what we did. So this is the last lap for this car. And then we'll go back to the Porsche just to make sure that our feelings are accurate. doesn't really use much battery power. That's it, sort of fifth gear and the fifth gear, that's it. That's all the hybrid, really the hybrid battery you get, which is interesting. Bugger! Ah well. Kiss the wall. Can't blame the car for operator error on that one. Okay, it's consistent though. Consistent. Even that little whoops, it's consistent. Not really calling out to me though. Like it's nice that it's a consistent lap, but it's not calling out. I reckon the Ferrari's the one we're going to buy. We'll buy the Ferrari tonight. For sure. Thanks, Kiwi. Thanks, Kiwi. Thank you. So I reckon we will buy the Ferrari tonight. The Ferrari sings out to me the most. But yeah, all in all, not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, I love it. As I was just saying with Mick before, it's almost like him taking off in a jet engine. So when he's going to go flying later, he'll be sitting there doing his jet fighter flying around, and we'll be in the Ferraris making the same noises. So yeah. Alright, so on that bombshell, guys, I am going to call it for an evening. It is 10:15, and I have to be up early for work, unfortunately. So, on that bombshell, I want to thank everyone tonight. Thank you to the 128 subscribers and the 31 on Twitch. Thank you to the 40 people that have viewed tonight and the 4 that are still here. Don't forget, so as I said, don't know yet. We will see. But he's got a channel called Mick Goes Flying. So if you haven't seen that, Kiwi, search that up. It's in development. He's working on it. But yeah, make sure you go around. You can watch him fly around. We'll sit there and go, oh, Mick, slow down, turbulence. So yeah, that'll be interesting on that one. But thank you to everyone who's joined in tonight, as I said. So I will see you all on, well, I don't expect to see you all, but I will catch yous on the next stream. As I said, we will be live on Saturday. I will confirm a time. You will see all that on our socials. Otherwise, I'll see you at Nations Cup at 2 o'clock on Saturday for the first round. And we will go have some fun. But otherwise, don't forget, Saturday night, community race series, Laguna Seca. Bring your umbrellas. Otherwise, guys, have a great evening. Enjoy the update. Enjoy the rest of the racing that you are doing. I will see you all, no doubt, in other people's chats. No doubt. Especially Mick tomorrow night. I will try to slither in and lurk back there. Group 3, mate. Anything that's a Group 3 vehicle. So if you have a favourite, go for it. But otherwise, guys, have a great evening. Stay safe, and I will see you all on Saturday. Have a good night, and stay safe. And don't do anything I wouldn't do, but if you do it better. Good work, man, on the 500 points. Woo! Celebration! Catch you guys.